I always thought it would be cool if you could go back and listen to the day-to-day of today's highest achievers as it happened, as opposed to 30 years later after they've made it. I believe there's a giant disconnect between ground zero and the top floor because we only see the top floor and the top floor only talks about the top. How valuable would that be? And so it goes without saying, but I believe I'll make it there. And this is the documented journey through each level. My name is Bryson Sessions, and you are listening to the Bed Podcast. So, again, with the fucking ice bath, but whatever. So I was looking at the stats for the show just to see where the listens are at and to see kind of, I guess, where, I don't know, just wanted to see where the numbers at. And honestly, the truth is, shit doesn't matter because I'm doing this for somebody listening in 20 years. That's it. So whoever listens now, I'm recording the show for somebody who listens a lot later in life, not now. So if you are listening now, that's not to say I don't appreciate it, but I'm not doing that. So that being said, I check the stats for the show almost daily, sometimes multiple times a day, because I'm just curious who's listening from where, because we got 10 people, or 10 streams, I should say, from New Zealand this month, which is just crazy to think of a whole different country listening to my shit. It's crazy, dude. So if you're from New Zealand, you're listening to this shit, it's fucking cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, I caught myself today looking at the numbers and let's see, I got to set a timer for the ice bath. Damn, this is fucking hot, dude. So I got this ice bath. It's a do-it-yourself shit. It's just a chest freezer. And I don't know how chest freezers work. I haven't had a problem with it, but when it's cooling down, it gets so hot on the outside. So hot. Absolutely crazy. I don't know if anybody else has that same problem. But I'm not talking hot. I'm talking I'm going to burn myself. It's like stovetop hot. No exaggeration. It's very hot. Ooh, shit. Anyway, so I was looking at the stats today and caught myself feeling a certain emotion. I'm going to dive into that in a sec. And then also quickly getting out of that and remembering, what am I supposed to do kind of thing. It's okay. It's part of the game. So, I'm going to try to keep my train of thought as I get in here. I started the timer too soon. Timer, boom, timer. Okay. So, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, keeping my train of thought, my ass. So I was looking at the numbers and the last few days, I haven't gotten more than 20 streams, which is crazy that I'm even saying that because when I started, I didn't get a single stream. I think I got 14 in the first 100, but I'm getting 20 now in the last 2 days. But I looked at that and compared to the last week or so, the numbers have been almost up to 40 per day, which is nuts. So I looked at that and I was like, oh man, people aren't listening to the show. What am I doing wrong? And it's like, dude, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything right either. I'm just documenting. And maybe the titles aren't good enough because it's not drawing as much attention. But I looked at that and I was like, oh no, the numbers are going down. But then the reinforcing thought came in, which was, oh, so you're going to quit? No, you're going to keep going. So what's there to be afraid of kind of thing? I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep doing this. I mean, I'm almost done with year 1 of the podcast, which is crazy to think. And then I kind of went down the rabbit hole with that today because this is 232. So almost at the 2/3 mark. So I guess I'm not even close to being done. But yeah, so I looked at the numbers, got discouraged very quickly, got out of that by thinking, dude, honestly, that's what I thought was what, are you going to quit? And I laughed because it's I imagine somebody sitting next to me seeing those numbers or seeing my reaction to those numbers with me and then being oh man, you're just going to quit now because you didn't get 12 listens in one day. Is that it? This is the final straw? It's dude, that's so silly to think about. Of course it's not. Of course this is not. I'm not going to give up. It's crazy. But I just wanted to share that whole idea, which was I got discouraged with this statistic that doesn't really matter and I should stop paying attention to it. But I am so curious, where people are listening from, because we got, what did I say, 15 different countries, and some of those countries it's just been one download, and if I'm being 100% transparent here, that could have been just for 60 seconds. So every download or stream or whatever that I get, it only counts as a stream if the person listens for at least 60 seconds, or at least that's how it registers for the analytics that I have. So if it's anything less than 1 minute, it doesn't count. So every single stream or download that I have has been at least 60 seconds. And I was looking at YouTube actually. So I got my first subscriber on YouTube, which is cool. And I was looking at the views total, and I've got like 68 views there. So that's cool. And then I was looking at the average watch time, and it was something like 48 seconds. So thinking about it that way, I just got an Instagram notification from a name that I didn't recognize. So if that's somebody live, somebody that's a follower of the show, that'll be cool, catching them live. The first ever DM from a podcast follower. I can't grab my phone right now, it's out of reach, but I gotta move around. Yeah, so in the ice bath now, I just move around every minute and a half. So I get in at 5, and then at 3:30 I move around, just break the thermal layer, and then at 2 move around, then at 30 seconds move around, and I get out. And it makes it a lot more difficult and a lot more dreadful, that's for damn sure. But I don't know if you can tell in my voice, I'm doing a pretty good job at keeping my shit together right now. I'm freezing my balls off though. I was at 39.2 when I got on here. So anyway, so yeah, I'm grateful for every listener I got. I'm grateful for the progress I've made, and I'm excited to keep going. So that concludes that whole thought. So anyway, another thing I want to share is the fact that, as most of you know, or I guess who listen to the show, is succinctly in chronological order. Why did I say succinctly? Serially? Is that what I meant? I don't know. I got the meal prep company going, and I had one of the meals, and it tastes good, and I'm hyped about that. And just knowing that I have that, and I have my meals done, and that this Sunday I don't have to meal prep, dude, I can't explain the relief and the excitement that I have to just have my whole entire goddamn Sunday to just work, dude. I don't have anything to do. You know, I don't have to meal prep, I don't gotta go grocery shopping, I don't gotta go clean trucks. Dude, holy shit, that's a dream come true. So, what a boost, you know? So, what else? This might be a short one, man. I think that's it for today. So, yeah, got discouraged, but immediately got out of that. So, that's pretty cool. Made a lot of progress. I'm pretty hyped to keep going. And then I'm hyped to not have to cook or meal prep or grocery shop and have my whole entire Sunday to just work. That's so cool. So that's the show. And the ice bath is probably going to end here in a sec. So that was, peace out. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for listening. And quick reminder here. So this podcast doesn't prioritize professionalism or quality at all. It's just meant to be a shoot from the hip type podcast with the intent just to get a quick message out. So some episodes might be inaudible in 30 seconds and others might be 45 minutes and super crisp sounding. So all these are being made so that by episode 7,305, which is 20 years, we can come back and see the entire playbook of how I made it to wherever I'm going. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you soon.